Big Stevie Cool back again. Tell you what, my voice sounded absolutely snookered there, but we've got the sun, we've got Jake, we've got everything that we could ever ask for here. Oh god, your ball, Jake. You better have your pink one, or else I've ballooned both of them. Oh, I just get stung with the jagged needles, man. That's why I don't wear shorts in here. But what we're here to talk about, we're talking about James Tavernier. Alright, so I'm going to try and retrieve. Oh, I've just been stung again. I'm going to try and retrieve the ball. It's got slabbers all over it. My favourite. There you go, right in the face, Jake. Slabbers, all that good shite. Tell you what. Oh man. Oh, Scooby-Doo. You having a wee Scooby moment, big man? Anyway, James Tavernier. You know, what about it? Tell you what, fuck, there's a big needle stuck in my leg. Let me just pull it. Ah, you bastard. Right, yeah, James Tavernier. James Tavernier. He needs to go. It's quite that simple. I think it comes down to a question whether or not you care more about James Tavernier or the club. And yeah, you've got to care more about you've got to care more about the club. I'm seeing people saying, "Oh, the amount of abuse this guy's received is unforgivable and it's horrendous," and superlatives like that and all, words like that. It's like, come on, guys, really. End of the day, James Tavernier, I'm done. I don't care about his stats anymore. I care about the fact that ever since this guy's been captain of our football club, we have lost it in pretty much every stat to Celtic. They're going to overtake us and everything. League titles are inevitable. But don't get this mistaken, right? I'm not delusional. See, as soon as you get rid of James Tavernier, it's not going to, not everything's going to be brilliant. Not everything's going to return to what it used to be in the past. He's a lot of things, James Tavernier, but I wouldn't say he's not the complete poison. I don't want to call the guy poison. I do think his leadership and his weak mentality is poisonous to a degree, but we've seen so many players that we would have painted with the same brush, like Lundstrom, Barisic, Roof, Goldson. I could go on, but I don't want to bore you. They've all left, and it feels like we've got worse, and we have got worse. So it's not going to automatically be fixed. Now, in terms of where he could be away to, the rumours are Turkey. The rumours are Qatar. Is what he's getting stuck into some grass. Dogs do that apparently to make themselves want to be sick. Why would you want to be sick, Jake? You're living the dream. Living the dream. And I don't really care who we actually sell the guy to, right? It could, I think there's a few exceptions, but I can't be arsed getting into the nooks and crannies. But as we're looking here, tell you what, it's probably like the last. Summer's already over as I'm recording this. Obviously, we're into September, but 20 odd degrees. This is as good as it's going to get, isn't it, big man? Isn't it? So, end of the day, James Tavernier's got to go. The toxicity is only going to get worse at the club. And you know what? I think James Tavernier, he's an easy target. As much as I feel like it's all warranted, if James Tavernier leaves in the next couple of weeks, more people's hatred and more people's anger will be directed towards the board, which I feel like it needs to be. Make no mistake, it's pretty much everybody involved at the club, right? It is, but James Tavernier plays. It's easy to pick on him. It's easy to pick on the manager, even though I think both have got to go. Oh yeah, Clement's got to go, folks. I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but Big Stevie is telling you that Clement has got to go. Jake's tucking into some grass, but he's got to go as well, Philip Clement. It's no good enough. It's bloody roasting out here, I tell you. But he's got to go. The comments about Ross County, I've listened to a lot of people since then. I've listened to Grado on his podcast. What's it called? A Pint and Two Shots. The intro to that's brilliant, by the way. The wee Diddy man in the in the trolley. Yeah, that was a fun podcast I listened to earlier. It gives you a brass neck. Clement talking like that. It really does. It does. There's no shying away from it. Philip Clement, that sort of talk is absolutely embarrassing about Ross County. He just doesn't get it, man. He doesn't. It's the celebrations last year in the Old Firm as well. The celebrations this year against St Johnstone. I think he's underestimated the magnitude, the size of the club. You know, some people can't differentiate between a club's finances and riches to the actual magnitude of the club. You know, when we look at, remember that club in Russia about 20 years ago? They were called Anja or something. I mean, they sound like Roberto Carlos and Eto. And look what's happened since then. You know, that club's actually folded. The club's actually folded. Right, Jake? What are you doing? You stop eating the grass. Anyway, Tav's got to go. I'm going to go play with the dog for a bit. But yeah, you know, it's good. It's good to get out and walk the dog, even though I do it like twice or 3 times a day anyway. But yeah, it's been a while since I've recorded an outside video. My camping vid was probably the last one, but James Tavernier's got to go, guys. I've probably mumbled, but anyway, peace.